almost 10 years ago, when I first having an exhibition, photography exhibition in Kuala Lumpur, someone actually walked up to me and asked me what's so special about my program. It was also during the time that iPhone 3G first came out. So she was really proud, picking up the phone and told me that, you know, whatever things that you do on the wall or exhibited on the wall, she can actually do it using her phone. And that makes me think. I actually told a lot of my friends about these stories, and the majority of my friends were really pissed off. They said, how can she say things like that? It clearly shows that she doesn't understand about photography and stuff like that. Okay, but it also shows that we photographers are living in a bubble where we do not really communicate with the rest of the people. And that seriously makes me think. What I have been thinking is, a lot of us do not actually realize that photography is the weakest when it is being left alone. Worse, a lot of us thought that in order to get good photographs, we have to get fancy equipment. One thing that, again, a lot of people do not realize that photography truly shows their strength when it is being collaborated with other disciplines. So what I've been doing is, I've been using photography as an excuse for me to travel, for me to visit, for me to explore. Okay, and I'll be using photography as a tool to communicate. A few years ago, I spent 2 years in the hospitals as a tourist, photographing hospitals. One thing that I'm really thrilled I wanted to do this series of work is because going to the hospitals as a patient, it actually creates some kind of a burden in me. Of course, going to the hospital as a visitor of a patient creates the same burden to a person as well. But if I go to a hospital as a tourist, as a photographer, this burden has been lifted up. And the reason why I took photography in hospitals is because I just want to see how a hospital looks like. I'm sure everybody knows how the hospitals look like, but whenever we went to a hospitals, all these things were forgotten because we were too concerned for a lot of other things. So 2 years in the hospitals, taking photographs. For the first half year, like what I said, I was just a tourist, taking photographs of a lot of other things. Half year down the road, my grandmother passed away, and I was the one who actually drove her to the A&E, and the doctor tried to resuscitate her, etc., etc., etc. And while I was spending my time with her in the hospitals, all these images of me visiting hospitals came back to me. And because this project that I was doing was actually my master's degree project, I can't just abandon it, right? So what I did was, I have to continue doing this hospital series while I was in my bereavement period. So I was really sad. I still have to continue doing this, visiting the hospitals and keep on reminding myself that I see my grandma everywhere. Empty beds, okay, the empty chairs, the rooms, the outpatient departments. Everywhere I go, I always see her. And that makes me think that how fragile a human being is. That also makes me think that how mortalities changed my life from then on. So whatever program that I have done from then on actually changes how I see photography. So what I've been doing is to show the loss of life in the hospitals. Hospitals today could be really beautiful. They try really, really hard to beautify the place, to make that place look less scary. But to be honest, it looks equally scary. The reason why it looks scary is because whenever we go to a hospital, we know that something is really wrong with us. It's not like visiting clinics, it's not like visiting Dr. Go's clinic. We know that by taking these 2 pills, we will be fine the next day. But going to the hospitals, it's not about these 2 pills, right? Going to a hospital as a visitor to a patient, same thing. So I had the same feeling when I was taking the program. And again, it was a 2 years project. And I actually spent 2 years doing the same thing. So in my program, it no longer just shows beautiful program of the hospitals. It actually shows more. It shows how fragile a human being is. It actually shows the afterlife, like images like this. It actually shows the fragility. It actually shows that how hospitals looks like a torture chamber, an electrical chair department in a prison. One thing that I need to tell you guys is I did not move anything in the hospitals, as I'm not allowed to. I just goes into the hospitals with minimum gear. That is what the management actually instructed me to do. So what I've been doing is, I'm just walking around in the hospitals documenting things. And these are all the things that have been documented. For those of us here who have gone through trauma in life, we actually see the images in a certain way. Okay. A simple mammogram machines looks like a tombstone with a little advertisement of how it says that the best machines to detect breast cancer. There's these small papers that stuck onto the glass where it shows two hands, and it says that the best machines to detect breast cancers is your both hands. Okay, but having that little newspaper cutout pasted on a tombstone looks alike. It looks like someone was asking for help, crawling out from that paper. Something weird like this actually happens in hospitals. People do not see it, but when we actually take a photograph and when we see it in a different light, in a different perspective, things like this actually show up. It also shows that certain times, certain things looks very different in the hospitals. It is a maternity department. There was a newborn baby in there, and everybody was really happy, and they ran out of space, leaving those bouquet of flowers. So what do? They leave it on the ground. But when I first saw it, I thought that someone died. Right? That is the only time where we leave flowers on the ground. It is at the cemetery. So I thought that, oh, this is really interesting. Nobody noticed that. But when I actually took the photograph and I showed it to people, most of my friends actually saw it. They said that did someone die? I said, no, it's not. It's someone gave birth a new baby. They just ran out of space. So sometimes what I really like about photography is they actually give us a lot more information than it is just a pretty photograph of flowers. But then again, like what I mentioned earlier on, someone could have just walked past me and took the same photograph using their new iPhone. But one thing that I can assure you that this someone do not really know what is happening in this photograph. And photography has actually taught me that. Photography also teach me something else, that we have a really confusing relationship with the animals that we share the world with. I visited the zoo, numerous different zoos around Malaysia, trying to photograph the enclosures of the animals. Obviously, every one of us here did the national education, right? So in national education, we learn a little bit about animals and the natural behaviors and the habitats, right? Anyone can tell me what animals live in these enclosures? Obviously none. Even if we go to a zoo, if the animal wasn't there, chances are we can't guess what animal actually lives in this enclosure. So what is the point of a zoo in my photograph? Right? My photograph actually shows a lot more about the zoo. Okay. When we actually look at this photograph, we do not recognize which animal lives there, but we actually recognize things that make us human beings. This thing just looks like a prison. And by the way, it is actually the enclosure for a lion. Lion is a savanna animal. In savannas, we do not have palm trees. But in here, we actually planted palm trees for the animals. Even tigers, where tigers is a solitary animal. Tiger lives in a very dense jungle area. But the zoo actually cleared up everything for the tigers to roam. So it also means that we don't really understand the animals, or we don't really care about the animals. What we actually wanted these animals to do for us is just to entertain us. What makes these assignments, or what makes this project interesting to me, is to show how we as a human being, have a different behavior towards everything else in the world. And there are a lot of times that people do not really see that. It is only through photograph, it is only through art that we can actually see certain things. Again, someone who walks past me looking at what I photographed, they can easily just take out their phone and take the same photograph, and then they can actually say, you know, I can take the same photograph, so what's so special about your photograph? Chances are, again, they do not actually have any ideas why they are taking those photographs. And what makes it worse is, sometimes the hardest things to take this photograph, in my opinion, is trying to get those animals off my composition. You know, animals don't talk like us, right? So I can't easily compose my photograph and actually say that, hey, can you please go off? I can't say that to the animal. So there are certain times, there are a lot of times where I reach there and there's this orangutan sitting right in the center of the photograph, which I do not want. My intention is to remove the animals so that we as a viewer, when we are looking at this photograph, we try to imagine what animals are there. But we can't. All the things that we see reminds us of how it looks like a prison. It looks like a disciplinary institution. And this is what we actually have. We try to cheat the animals, trying to make believe that they are still in the jungle. We build concrete trees, fake concrete trees for them. We painted a mural of jungles, trying to make them believe that they are still in the jungle. One thing that is really interesting in photography is there are certain things that we have missed. So besides being a photographer who create all these emo photographs, I also teach photography in workshops and in university levels. So what I did was, in university levels, what is really important for me in teaching photography is to let the students know that I'm using photography to teach something that they do not learn. It is critical thinking. A lot of us getting into a university, we always think that by going to universities, we learn something, we learn the skills, and with these skills, we can actually come out and make a living. Right. One thing that I realized that a lot of us do not learn in the universities is how to think. So I thought, well, photography is simple, you can just turn on YouTube, learn how to take photographs. But one thing that I really wanted my students to learn is about how to think. So in a universities level, I teach photography. I get them to create a series of 10 photographs, and in these 10 photographs, I ask them to create a title that is about myself. But when I actually told them, I told my students about this project, a lot of them give me this. They don't understand what it means. What do you mean by taking photograph of myself? Do you mean I need to submit my selfie photograph to you? Well, yes, no, up to you. Okay, but what is a lot more important is the critical thinking. Start thinking about yourself. It's the easiest assignments because it is about yourself. It's the most difficult assignments because we never think about ourselves. So there are students who comes from mainland China, who, for those who are familiar with mainland China, there's actually a single child policy. He can have almost anything in the world, right? But one thing that he really, really wants is to have a brother. Growing up together, competing among each other, spending time with his brother, growing up. But again, remember I mentioned about things that we see, things that photography has the strongest. If we show this photograph to psychology students or psychiatrists, I'm sure that all sorts of bells has been ringing. Okay, it means that this guy is photographing this guy, photographing this guy. Okay, so for those who have been taking selfie photograph of your Instagram, look at this. He is taking photograph of himself, taking photograph of himself. So it's 3 times of a selfie. Right? So it actually shows us a lot of things. A very simple assignment, a very simple project of photography makes him think and makes him opens up himself to me. I'm quite fortunate in that way. And also, again, if you show it to other people might see it differently. Another student who talk about himself through photograph in a different way, right? I'm sure that everybody here collects Lego. Not everybody. A lot of us collect Lego. And a lot of us actually have passions in board games, something that is very, very new to me. But when this student came to my class and he started portraying himself as a Lego and spending so much time building and arranging, okay, and choreographing his life through Legos, I asked him that how can I recognize him in all these photographs, or he just told me that I'm the guy with the fractals. Whatever, I'm sure that a lot of us here has Instagram, and the amount of time that we spend on Instagram is tremendous. But one thing that I need you guys to realize as well, that you guys actually spend less than 1 second looking at each photograph. Okay, we are just scrolling. And if the photograph is good, we scroll back, we look, we spend 2 seconds looking at the photograph. Right? So for 2 seconds worth of your time, he has to spend 4 hours creating the same photograph. Cracking different eggs, putting the minifigures in onto the egg track, putting the petals of flowers onto the eggs, okay, creating it, taking a photograph, and presenting it. Again, taking a photograph is easy. Everybody can do. With today's camera's technology, it happens very fast. Click. But he spent 4 hours arranging this, cracking 4 eggs. So before we actually say that photography is easy, I can do the same thing. Always remember that if I have a kitchenware, which is very good, I always never say that, with my kitchen, I can create the same food as the Michelin chef. Thank you so much.